Welcome to Facts, Fiction and Faraway Lands, your Friday ticket to wonder, words and the wide world. Why do we blush? Imagine there's a little color artist living inside your cheeks. Most of the time, they keep your skin its normal shade. But when you feel shy, surprised, excited, or embarrassed, your brain sends a quick message to your heart. Pump faster! This makes more blood rush to your face, and the little artist says, "Quick, add some pink." You can't control it. It's just your body's way of showing your feelings on the outside. Fun fact, even the bravest people blush. And people can't blush on purpose. It only happens when your feelings catch you by surprise. Long ago, in the kingdom of Dharampur, there lived a cuckoo bird called Koyal. She had made her nest on a branch of a banyan tree in the forest adjoining the kingdom. Sitting in her nest, she enchanted the entire kingdom with her melodious voice and sang the whole day. King Dharamveer and his people considered her presence lucky for the kingdom. Since her arrival, the land had prospered. The treasury was always full, the monsoon rains were timely, and greenery abounded. The king himself was kind and generous. A forest separated Dharampur from the neighboring kingdom of Brahmapur, ruled by King Brahmabhat. Unlike Dharampur, Brahmapur faced constant rebellions. The people were filled with hate, jealousy, and suspicion. The king too was cruel and selfish. One day, while hunting in the forest, Brahmabhat heard Koyal's song. He was mesmerized by her voice and wished to take her back to his own kingdom. But when he looked around, she had flown away. Back at his palace, Brahmabhat summoned his minister and said, "Today, I heard the most enchanting voice of a bird. It still echoes within me. I want that bird in my palace. Find out where it lives." The ministers sent soldiers to Dharampur. They returned with the news that the bird was the lucky charm of Dharampur, a source of peace, prosperity, and joy. Driven by jealousy, Brahmabhat ordered his men to capture the bird secretly. The soldiers succeeded and brought Koyal to Brahmapur, where she was placed in a golden cage. But Koyal, sad and caged, refused to sing or eat. In Dharampur, her disappearance caused great distress. King Dharamveer, upon learning she had been taken, said to his minister, "We must get Koyal back, but I do not want to wage a war." The minister advised him to visit an old sage who lived near the foothills. Dharamveer agreed and met the sage, who welcomed him warmly. "What brings you here, great king?" asked the sage. "Brahmabhat has taken Koyal away," said Dharamveer. "She is like a citizen of my kingdom, and her voice is a part of our joy. Please guide me." The sage replied, "Don't worry, King Dharamveer. I will get your Koyal back." Meanwhile, Brahmabhat, puzzled by Koyal's silence, also visited the sage and told him everything. The sage looked at him sternly and said, "You fool! Do you think the bird alone made Dharampur prosperous? It is not her song, but the love, goodwill, and kindness of King Dharamveer that brought happiness to his people. A caged bird cannot sing. Set her free. She belongs not to a kingdom but to freedom. Ashamed, Brahmabhat realized his mistake. He ordered his men to release Koyal back into her forest near Dharampur. This week, we make our trip to Estonia. The capital of Estonia is Tallinn. Here's the world map with Estonia marked out for you. Imagine a country where you don't have to wait in long lines to pay bills, vote, or sign papers. In Estonia, almost everything can be done online, safely and easily. Estonia is often called one of the most digitally advanced countries in the world. Citizens have a special digital ID card that lets them do almost everything, from voting in elections to checking their school marks, paying taxes, or even getting a doctor's prescription, all from their laptop or mobile phone. People can sign legal documents online, open bank accounts, and even start a new business in just a few clicks. Estonia was the first country in the world to allow its citizens to vote online during national elections, and they have been doing this since 2005. They also have something called e-residency, which means that people from other countries can become virtual citizens of Estonia and run businesses from anywhere in the world. All this is possible because Estonia started using digital technology way back in the early 2000s and taught children in schools how to code, use internet safely, and think like digital citizens. So, while Estonia may be small in size, it's huge in digital ideas. Today's invention is a fashion accessory that goes all around your waist, the belt. The very first belts weren't about style at all. They were worn to hold tools and other useful items. For a long time, belts were mostly worn by men. It wasn't until the 17th century that belts began to be seen as a fashion accessory for women too. Today, belts have two main jobs: to keep your trousers or skirts snug and to make a style statement. Modern belts come in all shapes and sizes, thin or broad, braided or studded, and even covered in jewels. And it's not just people who love belts, even superheroes who can't get enough of them. Batman's utility belt is one of the most famous belts in the world. Fun fact, the longest ever belt was over 2,500 meters long. That's longer than 20 football fields. Word of the week, grapple. It is spelled as Grapple. To grapple means to wrestle, struggle, or deal with something difficult. How it's used? In sports like wrestling or mixed martial arts, players grapple with each other in hand-to-hand combat, trying to force their opponent to the ground. But it's not just for sports. You can also grapple with a hard math problem or with a tough decision in life. Examples: the wrestler grappled with his opponent. I had to grapple with the tricky puzzle for hours. Think of grapple as grab and struggle. You grab on, then you struggle with it. So that's grapple. Riddle time. I am a word that means to grab and struggle. In the ring, I make wrestlers stumble. In math, I show up when problems double. What am I? Grapple. That wraps up another magical stop in facts, fiction, and faraway lands. Until next time, keep wondering. If you loved today's journey, don't forget to tap like, hit subscribe, and share it with your family and friends. Let's spread the magic of learning. Bye, Story Explorers. See you.